Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to your reading for September for Virgo season, Scorpio. It's glad to have you all back here. It's good to see you once again. I hope you've been well. Leading up to doing your reading here today, any channeled songs that came through when I was thinking about your energy, you can find those in the description box. And while you're there, the link for the extended will be there as well as information for personal readings if you would like to pursue one. Let's take a look at your cards. All right, these are your cards for Virgo season, Scorpio. So let's go ahead and take a look at them. We're going to talk about the energy overall, and then we'll talk about the cards in terms of love, and then also manifestation and the career, what you'll be doing with that energy. So the overall energy here we have is the Fool card. Now coming with this, you guys are seeing a new start in Virgo season. There's a blank slate that's here. There's a blank slate that's projected. I feel like you have an opportunity here to live an entirely new life, and it's something that is filling you with a lot of excitement. And I feel the energy here of someone just really wanting to talk about it, someone really wanting to be carefree and really express themselves, not really take life too seriously, and wanting to just give yourself over to whatever it is that your heart desires. In the situation here, we have the Eight of Wands, and crossing it is the Star card. So I think that there could be an Aquarius or a Capricorn or an Aries with whom you would like to communicate with. I think that there is some healing that is happening in Virgo season for you guys. That's the energy that's coming with the Star card and a chance at a new start. I think that there's a strong desire here or vision that you guys have when it comes to the future or the life that you can now live, or perhaps that's on the other side of this message being sent, or this expression happening here. This looks like self-expression in Virgo season for you guys. Now in your subconscious here, we have the Queen of Swords, so you guys are ready to talk. I think that you are wanting to come out of an energetic space where things have been difficult or things have been hard or challenging in some way, shape, or form when it comes to the communication. You're wanting to make light of a situation, to make it better. There could have been a shakeup that happened most recently that just seemed as though it was outside of your control, something that the universe just kind of threw in your direction. And it may have made you wonder, is that more of what you can expect in the future? What you're wanting to move towards is connection. What you're wanting to move towards is love, is understanding. But you may feel as though there are some guards that are in place, that there are some blocks that are preventing you from accomplishing that. And where you are energetically is you want to you want to take point on that. You want to be the one who is taking those steps. You guys are willing and able. I think that there's been some clarity of the mind, and I think that you are feeling right now, you know, the moon is in Aquarius, and I think that you are very much feeling as though you are for the people, or feeling as though you're in an energetic space where you want to understand, or there's something that you have understood, something that you have seen clearly after most recent events, and it has made you really, really passionate all of a sudden. And you're looking for somewhere to direct that passion. And it's just like you want to see a coming together. You want to you're ready to put the effort in. But I do think that there's some fear here about whether or not your offer will be accepted, whether or not the painful cycle that has ended is truly over. And if these feelings that you have reconciled with, if these thoughts and emotions that you have just now fully understood, if they're going to lead to some permanent healing, and if they're going to lead to you having your wishes fulfilled. The Ten of Swords suggests that yes, there is an end to the pain. There's an end to the confusion and an end to the worry. And Virgo season leaves you feeling as though you are in control once again of your emotions. There's something that is tempered about your energy. Let's talk about this in terms of love. So, as mentioned, you guys could be dealing with an Aries or an Aquarius or a Sagittarius with whom one or both of you are wanting to communicate. I think that someone here wants another chance. Someone wants an opportunity to speak about their desires, to speak about their wishes, to speak about their intentions. There's a strong desire here to understand, to see something clearly, to really get to the bottom of something. Now, you guys are, like I said, in a very, very receptive energy where you are ready to communicate, you're ready to talk. And the Queen of Swords energy, perhaps being unable to, or feeling as though you couldn't, or like you can't, is something that has made you feel trapped in the past. And it's leading to, or has led to, some apprehension or some worry about whether or not you will be received well. There's a lot of feeling and a lot of love that you have for someone here, but it does kind of look like power struggles are on the table. Now, the external suggests that there's a strong emphasis on effort here, and there's a strong emphasis on the will. A strong emphasis on effort, and you feeling as though you are ready to move towards someone, or if you're not actively seeking someone out and you're waiting for this person, you may be like, what are you doing? Like, where are you? Why are you moving so slow? Why don't you feel this? Like, why don't you see it the way that I see it? And that's something that has been frustrating for you guys, and it looks like a source of pain, and you feeling as though that the situation just needed balance, because it was getting to be where it was too much to handle in some way, shape, or form. Whether that's about expressed emotions or emotions that are not expressed. But having the freedom to do so is what it looks like is what has been challenging. And someone wants to get to the good part and just move past all of the obstacles and the hang-ups and the pitfalls. In terms of the career, I do think that you guys may be starting a new job opportunity. I think that you most recently have come to terms with how you really felt about the path that you were walking down. And I think that you're seeing a new start when it comes to the career and manifestation. I think that you are wanting to take a step in a new direction. Something that is more in tune with your purpose, something that makes you happy, and something that brings you peace of mind, that doesn't stress you out as much. And yes, of course, that may mean that you guys are starting over in some capacity. But I think that once you begin to move down this path, it will pick up. You know, like there's traction here, and it looks like on the way that there is fulfillment. This is going to be something that will heal you, and that will restore hope that you can be happy once again, that you can be restored to your former glory. Starting over doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing, remember, especially if what you are building is going to make you more happy than what you are used to. Just learn to love the process and really accept it as a part of life. Adopt maybe even a carefree attitude about your dreams to lighten some of the load so that you aren't stressing yourself out as much. That doesn't mean, of course, that you should give up on them or that you shouldn't take them seriously. It just means don't get all up here about it, you know, or caught up in your thoughts or trapped there when it comes to them. The partnerships that you have the potential to build through this new endeavor, they look to be fruitful. And they look like they're going to have more substance than the ones that you guys have been used to. I feel the energy here of trust, that you have found something stable and that you have found something that is easy for you to be empowered about, something that you're passionate about, that is taking the place of something that was just draining. All right, let's go ahead and grab an oracle for you. This is the Law of Attraction oracle. We'll get 3 shuffles. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like what I do here. It would be great to have you as a part of the collective. I can turn a downward spiral upward. What were we just talking about? Starting from the beginning again. This one says, as you focus on the best of what you do have, even if it only is a small part of your experience, the law of attraction will now bring you more of the essence of that. And so you can replace a downward spiral with a fast moving upward spiral by simply directing your thoughts more to things you do want. Weren't we just saying that even if you are starting from the beginning, even if you are starting over and setting down a new path, the reality here is that you have the potential to move down that path very quickly and be restored back to a place of power. But it takes really focusing on this positive outcome and really not losing sight of this vision, but perhaps shifting your perspective when it comes to the way that you work on it. If you're coming out of something that has been particularly difficult, something that has been draining, something that has been exhausting, whether that is a relationship or a job, just know that whatever it is that you're stepping into, whatever it is that you're about to start in Virgo season here, it's something that has the potential to quickly spiral upward. And it has everything to do with what your mind is doing, how it is that you're thinking about yourself and thinking about your capability and thinking about your path, and really managing how it is that you're thinking about it has everything to do with understanding how it is that you feel about it. It's okay to start over. You have the potential to build a new life, to see a new dream realized. But don't get distracted by what you have lost or what is no longer a part of your life. Think about the life that you can now have and what you can do with the lessons that you have learned. You have a blank slate now, and that is a blessing, because you can paint whatever it is that you want. Many people wish for that, dream for that, hope for that, because they have been exposed to a history of pain and are just waiting for a new beginning. And transforming, making the most of that new beginning, choosing what to do with what is left behind after everything has been burned down, is a talent that is a part of your nature. You guys are the death card in the deck. It's about endings and also beginnings. But you knew that. Oh my gosh, look, at the bottom of this deck, there's a butterfly. So there's a lot of transformation that's happening here. There's a lot of synchronicities in your reading as well. I hope that you enjoyed that. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you next time.